I did already.
No, hit the button. Why can't we hear anything? Oh, that one. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
It's always something. This is why we can't go live. Also, you're playing back on that again. You can't go mute. You can't mute. You have to pause. You have to pause. You have to pause. I hope everybody's watching right now.
Wait, so
this is my weekly pain in the ass. No, that's paused, right?
Yeah.
Did you turn your sound back up? Because when we play stuff later, you won't hear it if your sound is not up. Now, would we like to try again? Take two. I'm Jen Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we're two nerds in a garage. Still
functioning.
It's week 12. What that means?
Of quarantine. That means you're going crazy.
It's officially 3 months.
Wow.
3 months. So we've been doing this show live from quarantine. Oh man. Hi Dave and Jason. I like that they know that they got to see you totally scroll that up.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
But
I have to turn the air off too,
right?
which sucks.
Oh yeah, we have to turn the air off. Oh, it's 100 degrees today in LA, so
in our garage.
Two nerds in the garage is gonna be sweaty.
By air. We were nice while you lasted. Okay. Do you remember what we had? Remember when we had this whole thing over what's a groat?
A groat?
I don't know if we were playing Words with Friends and you were challenging me on something.
Oh.
But there was something that came up about
Words with
groat.
Friends.
And then
which sounds way too much like scrote.
Well, it turned out that it's a small amount. That's what a groat is. Which I thought was pretty nerdy way of saying small amount. Like, you know, I do not give a groat. So I want that to be our word of the day. And I want us to try to, not that either of us will remember because we have the worst memories, but let's try to see if we and our audience can find ways to work groat into a regular sentence.
So you could say, you have a groat scrote.
A small amount of scrote, I guess. Jason, don't forget to start recording, John, like usual.
On it. Thank you. Hold on. Yes.
And let me also pull up, I always hide our Facebook people, and then I forget to say hello to them when they get on. Like Maria!
Hey! Ew! Martin.
Okay. So groat.
Godson.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Y'all.
Groat little godson doing well?
Your small amount of godson? I don't think that's how you use it.
That's right. You're right. Okay.
You could maybe say, did my godson poop groat? Have groat poop?
Did he have a groat amount of food this morning or more?
I took it right to poop. I'm guilty of it this time. Okay. Guys, did you guys see the new Bill and Ted trailer?
We have not.
We didn't watch it.
We saved it. We saved ourselves for you.
Yes.
So together, let us consummate.
Wait, what?
Can I use that in a non-sexual way?
Just, you know.
Okay.
Wait, Dave Hoffman. Groat little would be redundant. Yes, Dave Hoffman. Yes. We got to figure out how to use groat properly.
All right.
Okay.
Is Groot groat?
Groot is not a small amount.
Right.
He's a very large amount of love and happiness for me.
So Groot is not groat. Okay.
Ready to play video?
So we're going to show you Bill and Ted's new trailer. So spoilers, if you don't want to see it, turn away.
Go. Maximize it. Maximize. Claus. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you guys feel about that? It's I love, you know, I'm gonna tell you, Keanu Reeves has become one of my favorite people like in the world to watch. But I'm looking at that trailer and it's just weird. I don't know if I like it.
Okay, remember when we tried to revisit the originals?
Yes, they were not working.
Hold up. So based on the music in the beginning
they didn't
of the
have
trailer
audio
alone,
for some reason. They said they didn't have audio. I don't know why. We had the audio.
Really? Oh,
sad.
No.
Well, you'll have to look it up, watch it yourself, I guess.
Ah.
Wow.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, they weren't working. What were you gonna say?
So we revisited it and it didn't hold up. But based on the music in the beginning of the trailer alone, I'm in.
I mean, of course we're in. Of course we're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But like, it looks bad.
Okay, but this is great. Low expectations going into a movie. You can only be surprised and happy.
Well, if you guys didn't get a chance to hear it because for some reason our audio wasn't working, even though Tech Guide said he tested it.
But we heard it in our mics.
I know, in our earbuds, in our ear cones, forget it. Oh, he said he didn't get the opening music from the broadcast either. So something is going on with our road. We might have to look into that.
But you hear us.
That's all that matters.
But these are working.
So Maria finished upload, and she said, "Was so good."
Of course, it was so good. We have so many questions. I want to talk about it right now, but there's huge spoilers. I can't mention it.
Well, also, there's a big hole in my heart for that. It needs to be filled.
We still need new stuff. We're trying to get into Space Force, of course, but we can't.
Yeah, we quit Space Force. We tried. We got to episode 3. We forced ourselves through 3, and I just was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Are you still going to finish watching?
I will give it probably one more episode. Yeah. Anyone else watching this?
You guys watching Space Force? I want to like it. I like everybody in it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. It just...
Ooh! We can't go away from Keanu Reeves just yet.
Okay.
I have to talk to you about a wonderful thing we did this last week. We watched the original Matrix.
Finally got me to sit down and watch the Matrix.
She had never seen 1999. It's been 21 years, and you saw the Matrix for the first time. So I have questions.
Well, I will say...
Whoop. Okay.
I think it's kind of a bummer that I didn't watch it back then because I've already seen everything, all the cool things. So there was no like, oh, you guys are probably in the theater like, oh my God, and like crapping yourself.
Huge mind blown.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh yeah, that's cool. I see how they did that. And I know they did that. And
this is my first question. Technology aside, effects aside, does it hold up? Like I can watch it and I don't know if it's nostalgia or something else, but I'm like, oh my God, I love this movie.
I would say
to me it holds up.
It holds up because it didn't feel dated necessarily, other than some of the shots where I could really see green screen. But it did take me 2 sittings. I only got through an hour and then an hour because I was like, at the hour mark, I was like, I'm done. I need a break. Okay. And then it took me the next day we finished it.
My next question is, before we watched it, she's like, I know what it's about. I know what it's about. I know the Matrix. I know. It's been 20 years. All the spoilers have hit me, so I just know what it's about. That being said, after watching it, did you actually know the Matrix was that?
Yes.
Really?
The only thing I didn't know exactly was what the real world versus the Matrix world. No, I knew that too.
So you knew it was a mind prison.
I knew it.
The robots.
Here's what I didn't know. I didn't know that it was like babies grown up as adults in little tubs of goo, and you were just doing the dream. So I didn't know that. But that actually was my disappointment about it. We talked about this. I said I would have preferred that it was other humans somehow trying to control other humans. When it's suddenly robots and machines, I just let you lose me a little bit there.
And my response to that at the time when we're having this argument was like, AI can do that to us. That's what they're going to do. They're going to enslave us or eliminate us.
It's morbid.
It is. When AI comes along, what's going to happen? You tell us.
Dave, what do you mean when you say haven't bothered? Haven't bothered on... And Jason Smith says, sounds like your audio guy needs a growth of training. It's actually G-R-O-A-T, the word we're in argument about. But the dictionary proves it was a real word. G-R-O-T-E might be something else.
AI is gonna steal John's hair gel. Hey! Oh! What do you mean?
They need to have the good hair. I am so sweaty in this garage.
I know, me too. I'm telling you, this is the first part of the show, and it's like, whoosh. At the end, I'm gonna turn around, and I can see the back sweat.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Dave says he hasn't bothered watching Space Force. Yeah, you probably did. But Dave, guess who I am talking to today, this afternoon, on the Zoom? The one and only Sarah Gamble, the one who created all the magical world of the magicians.
And Netflix's You. What? That show is awesome.
The Magicians.
You.
Talk about a show that left a hole in my heart that's never going to be filled is The Magicians.
Haven't seen it.
Although Dave hasn't finished, I'm sure he probably stopped. But
watch You before you watch Magicians.
Why? It's a totally different type of...
It is, and it's awesome.
But I'm talking to Dave Hoffman and our nerds, The Magicians. Nerds are more into that than stupid, stalkery, psycho.
You've displayed a growth's worth of wisdom.
Nice try.
Yeah.
And Christina Clark says, "You!" exclamation point.
See? Thank you. Thank you.
Christy says, "Not a fan. Oh, not an AI fan."
See? Be scared. Be very afraid.
But AI, isn't that really how we're doing everything we do in our lives?
No. There's no independent thought. There are machines that are doing what we tell them to do.
Okay.
They are mindless robotics. AI, is that a conscience? Is that a soul? Ooh. Deep thoughts on Wednesdays of Two Nerds in a Garage.
Okay, so you know how we always get random songs stuck in our head?
Yes. Life is so strange.
We have no idea where they come from.
No idea where they came from.
So this morning, for some reason, I was singing Knick Knack Paddywhack.
Give that dog a bone.
This old man, he played whatever, right?
Yes, I am familiar with the Knick Knack.
Well, as I was doing the lyrics, I realized there's like, is that song about something dirty?
Knick Knack Paddywhack.
I'm gonna read you. No, I'm gonna read you. I had to look up the lyrics because see if I was remembering them correctly, and it's really messed up. What is wrong with children's nursery rhymes? So this old man, he played one. He just played Knick Knack on my thumb, but then he played Knick Knack on my shoe. Then he played Knick Knack on my knee. Then he played Knick Knack on my door. Then he played Knick Knack on my hive.
What? Wait. You are indicating your butt.
Yes.
To me. I don't know if they can see that. But I don't know if hive is butt.
I just know this felt really dirty when I was singing it this morning.
Sing it to me now.
I didn't mean like in a good way.
Oh.
Not like in a sexy way. Like in a, this old man is doing things that he shouldn't be doing to me.
All right.
It's disturbing. Those of you with kids, don't let your kids ever sing nursery rhymes.
Or listen to this episode of Two Nerds.
All nursery rhymes are bad. All of them. They're all from really deep, dark. What are some other ones I'm forgetting? Like Ring Around the Rosie. Wasn't that about like?
Oh, that was about the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pocket full of posies. We all fall down because we're dead from the plague.
Okay, Christy, let's back up. So weird, Mike. I am so excited for Bill and Ted. I grew up loving them, but have you watched them recently?
Yeah.
And Dave says bad people running the alternate world simulation like the Matrix would be season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is that what's actually happening, or is that what you would say? I have not watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. since like the first 3 episodes, so I'm so lost.
I need to re-enter that world.
Well, and it's all tied into the big Marvel movies too.
So you can watch Endgame, pick up Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they're continuing the universe, right? But you know what? I want the big guns. I don't want to go to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and see,
agents. You want superheroes.
I want a superhero. And there's no cameos. Don't say there's cameos because there's not.
Well, what's his face? The main agent? Craig? What's his name? Help me out, Dave. Carson. No. Carlson. No. Come on, man. I'm a nerd shame us both right now. This is bad. Isn't it Carlson?
Christian, Marvel sucks.
Good morning, nerd. Thanks for joining us. Go back to sleep. What do you like, DC? You like DC?
Both.
Colson. Oh, thank you, Dave
Colson.
Anyway, he's like a main star of it, isn't he?
Yes.
He was.
Yes, but he's not there anymore. So who do they got?
Dave Hoffman is giving me a paddywhack lesson. Paddywhack, noun. Paddywhack means a beating or a temper. Of example, paddywhack is whipping of someone. I knew it was not good. What? I don't know. That's definitely not as bad as what I was thinking. Spanking someone is not as bad as where my mind went.
Yes.
But that's bad. Greg
of-
Clark is the actor. I knew there was a whole thing. Greg.
So
We've been in quarantine for 3 months.
we have.
Brain stopping. It's
And
mushing.
speaking of the plague, we all fall down. Did you know that this Friday, California is going to allow us back into theaters and bowling alleys?
What?
Yes.
Wait, when?
Friday. 2 days from now.
So we're going bowling Friday?
I was asking you, what do you think?
How can I bowl with that mask, though? I can barely breathe with it.
California is experiencing a spike in COVID right now.
Well, there's been a lot of people outside huddled together in masses.
Yeah. So, question is, do you feel comfortable bowling or going to the
Well,
movie
we
theater?
have our own balls and our own shoes and a mask, and the lanes are enough foot apart. So bowling, I'm okay with.
You're okay with bowling?
Movies will be a whole other story, because I think that even if someone just has a dry throat and they let out a little, everybody's going to be all on edge.
Freaked out. And it'll mess with the movie, right?
Yeah.
We're watching Bill and Ted 3. Someone goes, are we out?
I mean, I also don't think I could sit there for that whole time with the mask on. I just hate the mask so much.
Do you have to sit through the whole movie with the mask?
That's probably what the rule's going to be for a while. But I mean, how do they know if you're in the dark? I guess you take your mask off.
Are you guys going to watch movies with masks?
Are you going to go to the theater and watch movies?
Are you going to go bowling?
Do they even go bowling normally?
How often do you do fast food? Should we do fast food after the show? I think so.
No. I don't do fast food anyway.
Maybe a groat of fast food.
No.
All right.
I would, but I will happily eat junk food with you. We can go inside and have some Funyuns and Dr. Pepper and
Do you know what I had for breakfast
play
this
video
morning?
games.
Okay, I'm down for that plan. But threw a little rib out. Had a problem this morning. Guess what I had for breakfast?
Shrimp.
Yeah.
All shrimp.
Yes.
I noticed all the shrimp were gone.
Okay, and something else.
Am I going to be ashamed?
Yeah. This is straight Homer Simpson right here.
Oh, no. Don't tell me like bread with mayonnaise on it or something.
No, it was just shrimp and Kit Kat.
You know what? I can't shame you. I had half a Mr. Good bar this morning to make my mood happier.
Did it?
So, you know, chocolate is a little miracle cure.
I felt better too. I still couldn't breathe in all the way.
You seem to be breathing now.
I know. It feels better if I don't move a lot or laugh a lot.
Let's make him laugh. Let's see how much
No.
we can put him in. Dave says, "Oh wait, Brian Cooper says, and bars.
Yeah,
You
Mr.
left out the
Cooper.
best part. We're not sure about the bars thing
Yes.
in LA.
Bars are a level 9. We
Like-
looked that up.
Yeah, they're like the most dangerous thing you can reopen.
There's no other level 9. So you've got all the other stuff. Even restaurants are below bars. Bars.
Yeah.
Because you're in a bar, you have a
Even
drink, you're like,
restaurants are below. I mean, bars are above amusement parks. Like amusement parks are less risk, and they're the highest risk, but
Right.
there's still less risk than a bar.
So lines are long at amusement parks already. Are lines going to be astronomical?
Okay, so I actually was just reading an article. Somebody who did the Tokyo opening.
Is it back open?
I think it's Tokyo that opened up, right?
Okay.
Anyway, one of the ones overseas opened, and they went thinking it was going to be really chaotic because everybody's going to rush to get back, and it was completely. There was hardly anybody there,
Everyone's going to be too afraid for a while.
and
okay.
then they actually had they had a soft opening for annual pass holders. They said, which was more packed than the actual real opening for everybody.
Interesting.
So all this is pass holders. I actually keep looking at those cool masks, though. I was like, if we're going to go, we got to have cool masks.
Are you doing sports masks or nerd masks?
We're going to do nerd masks.
All right. I could do a Cooper's mask.
No, we're doing Star Wars masks. We go to Disneyland.
Done.
Because it's got a cosplay. Like, got to have like the rugged looking mask that goes with the, like we're in the apocalypse of Star Wars world or whatever you want to say.
Yes.
Okay. Christian, which sucks more, Star Wars or Marvel films? You have to choose one.
What? Marvel films.
But now let's talk about this. Sucks more. Now, we love Star Wars more, but are the Marvel films better storytelling and better made?
No. What?
What do you guys think? I beg to differ. I think the Marvel Universe storytelling is so solid.
First of all, Christian, I don't like the phrasing. I would like to think of this question as, which do you like better?
Well, that's not what he asked. Christina Clark says Marvels are better than Star Wars.
What is happening? I just hissed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was that grating?
Yeah.
It was a gross.
It's funny that she says that and I get angry even though I probably agree with her.
There's nothing in the Marvel universe that's better than a lightsaber.
But I'm talking about as a movie as a whole. Storytelling, cinematography, acting, original storytelling.
Well,
and Christina Clark says I get emotional with Marvel. Star Wars doesn't do that for me, which it does that for you very big. So.
From the sheer number of Marvel movies, you can have one emotional gem that you think is going to trump all of the.
Yeah, that word doesn't. That word
that you think is going to be better than all of the Star Wars movies. You have numbers on the Marvel side. Star Wars is special.
I agree. Star Wars is more special. I prefer Star Wars over Marvel. I've rewatched Star Wars. I don't necessarily rewatch Marvel, but I don't know. I'm a big storytelling aspect of it.
You rewatch Marvel more than you rewatch Star Wars?
And Estella on the Facebook side, hi Mama, says Coulson is there this season.
Oh, well, perhaps I will watch. I mean, we got nothing else to watch.
So
we got to pick up.
Let's back to masks really quick.
Okay.
First off, the quick comment from Dave says theaters 100 people max. 100 people max will be allowed. Masks are required. Social distancing. I'm actually curious how they're going to do social distancing because how does it work? Like I buy 2 tickets and then the seats next to me suddenly are not longer available. Like
I think so. That's a lot of programming.
And
there's so much going in just to get back into the theaters.
And do the A-list, is our program coming back? Because they're not going to theater without our program.
That's true. We're not going to pay $20 for one ticket. We will pay $20 for a whole month of tickets.
But back to on this topic of masks, Jason Smith says, so you're saying you want to look like everyone else wearing a mask at Disney?
Well,
yes.
The masks are going to be different.
Well, plus, let's face it, nobody does what we do at Disney. All right. Like I've literally we've had so decked out ones with like lightsabers and the whole like sort of pilot feeling getup that when I walked up to the Millennium Falcon ride, even the worker was like, oh, you come in, I'll hire you anytime.
Yeah.
You go.
So you're not allowed to wear robes at Disneyland, but we can hang our lightsabers at our waist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that did anything, but also though, you can wear. We talked about this before. Wear masks. If you're going to wear a mask at Disney, but you can't wear a full face mask because they make full like Mandalorian face masks.
Yeah,
you could just be walking around like you can't see shit.
Did you just lightsaber?
I did.
That's a thing of the past. We're not lightsabering anymore because we do the shows live.
But yes, Jason, I agree. If someone coughs in the theater because they just got a dry throat or something, we're all going to be weirded out. I was at getting my hair. I finally went to the hair person because I couldn't take it anymore. My roots were like down to my eyeballs. And I was in the chair for like 4 hours, I think. So like an hour 3, my throat was getting dry. And I literally, the whole time I went, because my throat was dry. I need to grab my water. And the way she reacted, like she was trying to hold it in, but you could tell she was a little frustrated that I coughed, even though I even coughed into my arm.
Wait, you were or were not wearing your face mask?
No, we weren't doing face masks. But it's like it's in her house, in her own little separated studio.
Why wouldn't you wear a face mask though?
Because it's 4 freaking hours of doing this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could do Disney all day in that face mask or a movie theater face mask. I could barely I had to get eyeglasses the other day. And by the time I got my eyeglasses, and then it was like an hour. And I'm like, what do you want for food? I'm going to pick up food. And I'm sweating and I'm hot and I can't breathe. And he's like trying to decide. I'm like, I'm just going to get stuff and we're going to share it. Yeah. Because it was so uncomfortable.
It was really good food though.
It was good. I actually have to go back there today, so I guess we know what we're having for dinner.
Chinese?
Yeah. Dave says Marvel Infinity Saga is better because the through line was planned from the beginning. Star Wars through line was rougher because of the way the trilogies and other films were added. I agree. Like the whole let's just let him write whatever he wants in The Last Jedi.
Here's the thing. For any pilot or series, you put down an outline, right? You get together with your team, your writers, you put together an outline of what you want to do. For the new Star Wars, they're like, okay, Abrams has set down a game plan, but let's let you do whatever you want to do.
How did that work out? How did that work out for you?
We're agreeing.
Okay. But I don't know. You sound like you're trying to set up why Star Wars is better.
No, oh, God.
So, yes, but we'll still always watch Star Wars first. But Christian says, name a better comic-based show than Punisher. Anything? I couldn't get into Punisher.
You did not like Punisher. I loved Punisher. What's his face?
Would you consider Star Wars a comic book show?
Comic book show.
Yeah, like a Punisher. Would the Mandalorian be considered a comic book character? No, well, because there's no Mandalorian comic.
Well, Punisher originated as a comic, but these other things did not.
So Star Wars became a comic post the movies. Yes, okay. So I'm trying to think of a comic book movie or show. I really loved Jessica Jones season 1. Like, thought it was phenomenal. Couldn't even get through season 2. I can't think of any other ones. I was like, this is such a great comic book show. I'm sure there's others I'm forgetting.
Comic book show. Daredevil was good as a show. Not as a Ben Affleck
into that
movie.
Either. Dave says Walking Dead is a comic book show. I guess that's right, because it was based off a graphic novel.
Right.
And Walking Dead was fantastic until about, I don't know, when we stopped watching 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Once Rick was gone, I think we stopped.
Well, it got repetitive.
Weird, yeah. I got weird with the whole the zombie mask people, and Oh, my friend Dave is in the show now, so I keep feeling like I should catch up and watch it. But like,
well, and you want to see, are we ever going to beat the zombies?
No, that's not going to happen. Christian says DC wins. I'm not sure where that conclusion comes from.
Well, I think it was a question you posed a lot earlier.
Well, but I'm saying no. He said, but I know. I was saying, where's that conclusion come from? Because I said Jessica Jones, which was Marvel.
Right.
You said Punisher. You
and
said
Daredevil.
Walking Dead.
It's all Marvel.
Punisher's DC.
Oh, DC's got The Flash on CW.
All the CW shows are stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're great. I don't know. People love them. I just can't get it.
They're not stupid.
They're so soap opera.
That's why people love them.
I loved Smallville back when it was on.
And you know what DC's doing wisely on the TV side that Marvel already does on the movie side?
Okay.
They're tying in on the TV side so well. They have like the multi-universe thing going on in DC, like CW. You know what they're doing there? Like all the Supermans that ever existed they're crossing over everything.
Okay.
And it's really cool the way they're doing it.
I guess if you're into it.
Yeah.
What
Arrow, Flash, all of them.
But you don't even watch them.
Maybe I'll watch it now. I used to watch The Flash, and then I stopped. I don't know why. There's too much.
It's just soap opera-y. That's why.
Maybe.
Like I like grounded, gritty superhero movies and shows, which is why I think I like Jessica Jones so much. The first season.
I think that's what Netflix does well. The gritty. CW does the soap.
Like I wanted to like Black Lightning, and it was probably the best one. That was the one that almost got me hooked. But then
we did a whole season.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
we got to like the first 6 maybe.
Yeah.
And then it kind of got a little soapy again.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah. Jason says the Flash on CW is all about how there's some weird character that's faster than the fastest man in the world.
Wait, what? He is the fastest man in the world.
No, but he said how there's I guess the villain is there's always some random character who shows up who happens to be faster than Flash.
Well, when I was watching it, they had the yellow Flash, and like, is that what you're talking about?
The yellow Flash, is he pee fast?
I think we both.
Christian says, let's just all agree that New Girl is the best. Who's that girl? It's Jen. I do love New Girl.
Do you love me some Jake Johnson?
I think we caught up to what everybody's been saying.
Yes, we did.
Okay, that means that, can we do a text game? Do tell them we're going to do a text. What was our text? Oh, yeah, our text thing we're going to do for the text game.
What?
That's Textilate.
Should we make a button a la our nerd news for text games? And it would be
Textilate. You got to do it like Keanu, though. You got to do it. You're doing it.
Yeah, it's more like Beavis and Butthead.
No, it's not like Keanu.
Textilate.
Excellent. Okay, you ready for the text game?
All right, let's do it. Get out your cell phones, everyone.
You're gonna write, "I'm naked."
What?
And then use your middle button until you complete a sentence.
Okay. You're using your intuitive text button, the middle one.
I'm naked, and then complete your sentence using your middle button. Okay, so I have mine. I don't know if anybody's going to top what happened with mine.
Whoa, then you go first.
Okay, got to pull this out a little bit. I'm naked, and I love you, but I can't get you to sleep on your own, and I don't want to do it anymore.
This nerd disapproves.
I'm naked, and I love you, but I can't get you to sleep on your own, and I don't want to do it anymore.
There's really nothing we can say that will get past those censors. Even though we don't have censors.
So, Christina Clark, I'm naked, right? I'm naked, right? LOL. I don't think so much about that.
Wow. That's what you just texted.
And Christian says, I'm naked right next door. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. TMI. Also, who's next door?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Also, does the person next door know?
Does your wife know?
Yes.
Dave Hoffman, I'm naked in my dream a little more and more.
That's amazing. That's the best one so far.
It's just like every night he gets a little more, little less shy. Takes a little more.
I got to go to sleep. Something's happening here. It's just amazing. I got to get back to it.
Amanda's like, but I'm.
No. Last night, a little more. The night before that.
What is yours?
Mine says, I'm naked right now. On your way is the last night. I want you on your way.
Okay, babe. That sounds like something you would text me. I'm naked right now. I want you on your way.
That's more of a drunk text, I think. Right? Because the grammar is not there.
For sure.
Right.
But also the boldness of like, I'm naked. Get over here.
Naked right now. On your way is the last night. I want you on your way. Yeah.
Oh, anyone else got any nakeds? Nakeds? I wonder what my third button would do.
Just a groat of
sometimes it works. Okay, I'm naked with my parents. So far, too good.
Danger, Will
kids
Robinson.
have to get to the price. Oh my! What?
All their nakedness was sentenced with all the wrong things.
I'm naked with my parents so far. Too good that the kids have to get to the price. It doesn't make a lot of sense and it's very uncomfortable.
If you even try to make it make sense, terrible things happen. Terrible.
I am so sweaty. I think our bill should be I'm sweaty and.
Song lyric?
Did you have a main topic for us today?
I did.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Okay, well, it's kind of a serious thing.
Okay.
It's kind of a serious thing.
We gotta put our serious faces on.
Okay.
Let's get serious.
So, playing a lot of Call of Duty lately.
That's serious? You said duty.
Duty. Call of Duty. Anyway, the loading screen on every game, the loading screen when you load up the game right now is Black Lives Matter. So we moved there, okay? That is a whole issue, very important. But I was going to transition to the geeky side of just gaming, kind of address male toxicity.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to any game on Call of Duty, you will hear shit talking. There's my lightsaber. That goes well, way and beyond like what you're used to.
Yeah.
It is. I should let you listen just one.
I don't want to listen because I don't need that in my life.
Things that are
when we play things like Call of Duty, we do a private party.
Yes.
So I can only hear him because I don't want to hear the jerks who we're playing with.
Right. Well, for 99% of the time, I will just do it without audio. But I wanted to address the male toxicity thing because in that 1% of the time where I play really well, I'll put the mic back on and be like, oh, got you. Yeah, I would be a stupid jock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you told me there's all kinds of things like, there's definitely a lot of the N-word thrown around and just really disgusting And the thing is, I've seen you get so mad playing video games that you're dropping F-bombs and you're really frustrated. And I'm like, it's a game, babe. It's a game.
I think
that it's just this natural, it's the competitive, like even the worst of the worst guys who are like, F you and you suck. I think it's just you guys are so competitive, and so it's like almost an insecurity thing.
It goes beyond that. I wanted to talk about all this because I saw a story on the Independent, and they were talking about male toxicity in gaming, but it said all of these people like me, like people who aren't professional athletes or who aren't the jocks in real life and real sports or whatever, were elevated through gaming, and all of a sudden we exert our power over others, and in that dynamic, out comes this stuff.
Well, Major League Baseball players, basketball players, they all have their moments of just kind of having an animalistic anger, and they pop off, even though they're trained or taught to be more professional and to let it go.
Well, psychologically, if you're trying to get into someone's head, and you're playing across for them, even mono.
Well, I'm even talking about worse, like when fights break out and things like that. There's just in human nature to just you get angry sometimes, and your adrenaline's already pumping. There's already a lot going on, so it just comes out that way. It's like if we're in a fight, and we'll say, I think we try to be good about this, but you could say something to someone you love so much. You could say the meanest thing. Yeah. Because you're in this really heightened, horrible state.
That's true.
So I think
you can do that.
And now you don't have a face. You have nobody you care about. It's just another voice on the other side.
That's true. It's like you're hiding behind an anonymous, like no one can get to you when you're gaming.
Christian had mentioned something. Call of Duty online chat is effing insane.
See,
and you know what's crazy? It only happens on Call of Duty. No other online game is like that.
He's right. You know what? Let's talk about that, Christian. Great point, because we've played Realm, and we've made friends on Realm. We
our only friends apparently are actually on Realm because we don't.
Why is it Call of Duty? Star Wars doesn't have a chat. That is a great point. Why is that?
Fortnite, we never really had.
But I haven't seen Fortnite as, and maybe you can, because I know Christian plays Fortnite and Call of Duty. Fortnite is not as bad, right? It's a little more tame.
So is Call of Duty calling forth sort of a certain personality, maybe?
Maybe, or maybe the people that play Fortnite skew a little younger.
Yeah.
And maybe people are aware of that, because I've seen Call of Duty people be really crass and terrible and say awful things, and then you hear a 12-year-old chime in, and the talk kind of stops or subdues a little bit. It subsides a little bit.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't just start hating on the kid.
Well, a lot of people do, in very inappropriate ways.
Jason says it's similar to trash talking in professional sports, but combined with the toxic anonymity of the internet, just like toxic posts on YouTube. And he also says Realm and Fortnite have no ability to talk to each other. Actually, but they do.
They do.
Realm just doesn't usually work. So
no, but it does.
No, it has game chat, but it hasn't always worked.
Remember how people used to, I'm going to go to game check and
chat. No, of course, that's how we met all of the people we play with now. But it doesn't always work, so people don't tend to use it as much. And Fortnite
works.
We definitely used to, when we played the Save the World with the four of us, we'd once in a while let ourselves hear them, but we like to just talk to ourselves and just have whatever conversations. So we go private normally anyway.
Yeah, Jason, is that a new thing on Fortnite? Because Realm, you can still talk to other people, but because we play that all the time. But Fortnite, have they taken that away? We haven't played Fortnite in a long, long time.
And also, Dave, I know you said hey, and I know what you mean. I'm just saying, we haven't had a Saturday breakfast in over 3 months now. But I see my Realm friends. I talk to my Realm friends every day.
Play Realm, Dave.
And Christian says Call of Duty has always been like that. So I guess people are used to it or just following what they are used to.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe I should get on there and just be like, hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Oh my God.
Let's feel the love.
No. Oh my God. You guys see what kind of train wreck that would be? First of all, a female voice. Oh God.
Oh, that's a whole other level. No, I won't talk when we do how many times did we used to play Realm and I wouldn't speak because I didn't want to be the girl playing.
Right.
Unless I was suddenly killing 10 people and then had the most kills, then I would speak.
We should totally record you when you play Call of Duty and then play it for next episode. It would be a huge.
But I'm really bad at Call of Duty, so they would be really extra mean to me.
Yeah, they would. Oh, they would.
It's not like Realm where I can have I have bad days and good days. And on my good days, I'll be whooping some butt. On my bad days, I just want to throw things. You can't hit nothing.
Your bad days, that I don't get mad at all.
Well, partly that's true because then you get to have all the kills, which you like. But mostly that's not true because he gets so mad when we lose.
So mad.
But you lose on your good days.
I do.
So,
I do.
I'm like, how did you kill 15 people and we still lost? Doesn't matter how many people you kill in video games.
If you don't get first place, you're a sucker. Just say that. I am growing a mullet.
Yes, Jason says Jason says I thought it was just Fortnite. I thought it was just like talking to teammates. You can talk to people you've killed in Fortnite and Realm. Oh, that's the difference, I guess. So Call of Duty, you can hear everybody, not just your team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is different.
Yeah.
So that maybe that makes it worse. Then.
Yeah.
Why would they let you talk to anybody, not just your team?
It might. You know what? So there's a lot of different things going on. Okay. There's the whole there's the whole Royale aspect of Call of Duty where you can talk to your squad mates, but you can't talk to anyone else. So you can talk to a maximum of 3 people in your squad. Now there's the other side of Call of Duty that I play a lot, which is multiplayer. You're playing 10v10 or you're playing Infected. If you're playing Infected, you can talk to everyone.
That's so weird because then don't they know people know your position and where you are? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Not really. I mean, if you're running from zombies anyway, there's no time to talk.
Christian says, John is the worst sore loser I've ever met in my life.
I don't know this person. Who are you, sir? Wait, why did it get quiet? Why are you smiling?
Someone agrees with me. That's all.
That there is.
There's
a great amount of truth in that.
He's also the worst winner.
I am not.
So when he wins, it's like my daughter Harley won't even play Mario Kart with him because if he wins, he's impossible to be around.
You should really play better, but you can't beat me at Mario Kart.
And you're also the worst at like the rules. So if we're playing any kind of game and one rule isn't followed, he's so angry.
Okay.
I don't know if this comes from your childhood. Maybe we should ask Maria. I know she's not on today.
Hold on here a second.
But
why play a game if you're not going to play the rules?
Because sometimes it doesn't freaking matter. You're just having fun.
Okay.
If there's 6 people in a room and 5 of them are like, we don't care. Let's just do it this way. You're the only one.
No.
We're going to do it.
That's not true. Hold on. If it's established before you start the game, like, you know what, we're going to play Monopoly, but we're going to play fast and free with the rules. No problem. I can live with that. If you embark on a game and you're playing that game and in the middle of that game, you're like, oh, just come on. Don't be such a stickler. But like, you can't do that. Help me out here, okay?
Childhood.
No.
Mama Curtis, you're watching? Please text me.
Okay. First of all, you're disagreeing with me? You can't start a game in good faith.
If
and then
everybody doesn't give a crap and only you give a crap. You're such a stickler. Or you're like, you're not playing it right. It's like, I'm playing it the way I want to play. Who cares if I'm not doing the strategy you're doing? I'm doing the strategy I want to do. If I lose, it's my fault.
I don't care about
strategy. No, that's not fine. You still get angry.
What?
Christian also wants you to say it's very rare that he wins when you're playing at work. I mean, not at work. Wherever else we play.
We don't play. Yes, we work at work.
He says you hardly ever win. Is that true?
No, I win.
I know you win a lot, huh? Dave says a lot of this likely stems from not you, but the toxic stuff. Or maybe it is you. I haven't read the whole comment yet.
Oh my God.
A lot of it likely stems from the anonymity of it. Yeah. Similar to keyboard warriors who feel they can be racist, misogynistic, etc., in internet comments with no real life repercussions. Trolls are the worst.
They are the worst. Now, Call of Duty, they've got things in place that you can identify racist behavior, and you can have these people reported, and they can get booted for multiple, like they can get banned even. So that's good. You can't do that on Twitter and stuff like that. Like people just have that mouthpiece and they're just saying and doing awful things.
Now, when you mentioned that they have the Black Lives Matter up on all the screens, which is awesome.
It is.
What is that? Was that stemming weird? Like, was anybody commenting on that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God, yeah. People were like, this was heartening for me. A lot of people were like, oh, man, I can't wait to see people pop off about this because they're going to be butthurt about it. But then you saw the people get butthurt about it. say things, terrible things. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jason Smith says John learned to play by the rules during our D&D adventures because so many of the guys used to scream at him if he tried to go outside the rules.
Maybe that's it.
He's claiming it's his fault. Okay. See, a man who can claim fault.
He wasn't one of the guys that was screaming at me for the rules. I remember the guys.
But he said it's our fault.
Jason. Mike was one of them. Oof, that guy. Hope you're not listening to the show. Maybe he's mellowed out.
I am so sweaty. It's just gross. I can't even. I don't know what to do about it. I need to rub my face on something. Is it time for some?
I think so.
It is.
Oh, wait, they can't hear it.
They can't. I don't know why they can't hear. Could you guys hear our Nerd News jingle just now? Jingle? We don't understand why you can't hear it. They hear it all the normal times.
Yes.
Maybe it's because, no, that shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
We'll take that out and let's try it again. Let us know really quick, guys, if you hear this. Because maybe it was diverting. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Know.
Did anyone hear that?
Nope, no jingle, they said. Before moving to Nerd News, let's finish up with the gaming because Jason says Destiny 2 had its new season reveal video yesterday that started with an 8-minute Black Lives Matters moment of silence.
Wow.
And in the chat, people were being super toxic.
Oh, really? God, you know what? It's the gaming world.
My hope is that what's happening with Black Lives Matter right now is sort of the Black Lives Matter Me Too moment, whereas Me Too changed the industry of the world for us women big time.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope this is happening now, and all these toxic people can leave. Like they always tell us, you don't like it here, go somewhere else.
But check it out, though. In the Me Too movement, you had repercussions for people who were acting badly.
Well, that's happening.
There are no repercussions for
though because of Black Lives Matter now. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the news, but like the cops that were just like on suspension are now being charged with murder.
No, I know that.
So things are starting to happen.
I thought you meant in the gaming world.
Oh no. But it's still the same. The guys should be talking about women in the gaming world.
Yeah, that's true.
But as a country, as a society, I feel safer going to a lunch meeting now.
Okay.
Or going to a business meeting.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that this is a shift we're seeing at that point. Okay, so they didn't hear Nerd News, so I guess you got to sing it.
All right. I can't sing. I got to take a deep breath in my rib.
Don't sing it. Okay, so my Nerd News is kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with sports. Sports are coming back.
Really? But what? Oh, I know why we don't have Nerd News music. Okay.
No, it's just this one. Oh, this one? It's not that one.
Was it there?
Was it there?
I think it was there.
Waiting for it. Yeah, that makes sense because that's what our sound is plugged into.
Yep.
Dope.
Nope, not a Jason. Darg!
No, but that was from earlier. Oh, damn. Okay, right. Whatever. We'll have to figure it out.
Here's the Nerd News.
Okay, so sports are returning.
Sports are returning.
Do you know the dates?
It's funny. I just texted Christian and Augustine about this. About NBA, at least.
NBA.
Yes.
July 23rd.
July 31st.
July 31st. I mean,
yes.
22 teams played at the Disney
including
complex.
The Clippers. Wait, they're playing at the Disney complex?
Yeah, they're all gonna play. They're gonna finish out the season at the Disney complex in Orlando. What did you think I meant?
The Disney concert.
Yeah, the Disney. They're gonna play basketball at the Disney concert hall. Doesn't even make any sense. And even if they were playing in LA at say Staples, we wouldn't be able to get tickets because it'd be like $1 million.
I know.
There.
Why did I think it was going to be at the Disney concert hall?
I'm just going to say quarantine brain.
All right, quarantine brain.
So and then NFL is starting September 10th.
That's
typical.
The NBA season is really weird. Okay, first of all, 22 teams. That's it. 8 games. That's it. And then the playoffs in summer.
Yeah.
At the end of summer.
Yeah.
Weird. NFL, that's when they start usually, so who cares?
I wonder, are they going to actually have audience, though? That's what, I didn't read about that.
maybe they'll have the stadiums half full. Oh,
did you see them?
That's
like,
actually a dream scenario.
Did you see them like South Korea?
Arm space.
They put stuffed animals in all the arena chairs for the baseball team.
That is so weird.
It's weird. It's also hilarious.
Hilarious, but the stuffed animals don't make noise. So
It's
you're
just-
still like,
I know, but it's
crack.
maybe it gives them the illusion of being full.
No cheering.
Well, I should have saved this. There's a photo of like all these beer cans built up, and there's like an angry bear. It was like in the background, and like all these crowds are getting rowdy at the end of the game. But if there is going to be people that are allowed to be there, maybe it's the time we take our Florida trip.
Ooh,
Do all the things.
tickets will be cheap, but then we'll be exposing ourselves to it. Anyway, I like that idea.
And then the Olympics were scheduled July 23rd, 2021.
Weird.
Now those are going to be off year, right?
No, they're gonna go back. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I would do. I would keep it. I would do it in 2021, and then the next Summer Olympics would be 2024. Right?
Just do it sooner.
Just get back on. Yeah.
Yeah, it would make more sense.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in the even years. What did Jason say that it's trying to hide? Let's show it. In Japan, I heard they put sex dolls in the stands to look like they were full. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Christina Clark says some players said they don't want to play if there aren't fans, which makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's like a practice.
that's why I think they put the stuffed animals in the thing.
Plus, you're gonna hear everything they say.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't take it; it hurts. But still, no MLB talk. There's still, I think there's still like negotiations going on about how
Which
much
is
money they're
weird.
gonna
If
pay.
NBA's coming back, they're stupid.
Yeah, but NBA is going to do it in one location. So MLB, would it have to be the sort of one location?
You can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. They're still trying to work it out.
Interesting.
I know. It's a very weird summer without the Dodgers.
That Disney complex with all 20 teams there, that is going to be something else.
Do you have any nerd news?
I do.
What you got?
So a mysterious radio burst is being beamed to us from deep space every 157 days.
What?
Yep.
So there's somebody out there trying to get our attention?
Well, who knows? This is according to CBS News, and it's just the study that came out. They're identifying this source.
Well, it's too far away to get to, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Because we're not like in Star Trek years yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's 157-day pattern, 500 million light years away.
Ooh.
So
So if it's doing it every 157 days, how much time is that in sci-fi world?
Who knows? Maybe
If it's millions of light years away.
Maybe it's a signal that's being sent out on one side of a gigantic planet that only rotates 157 days our time.
It's just so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Nerd news. Let's see. This is what I wanted to talk about last time, but I couldn't. But it's actually started since. On the YouTube channel, there is the Jedi Temple Challenge
Okay.
for Padawans.
Okay.
So these kids playing these wipeout type challenges, they compete in teams, a guy and a girl, to become Jedi.
Wait, this is something we can watch?
Yes, it is.
Why
So
did
there
you
are three
pull this up while it was too late now?
It's too late now, I know, but so these like wipeout type challenges, you do like a bunch of physical stuff, and then they do like puzzles and skills.
Have we ever talked about how John was on Wipeout? What year was that, John?
We did talk about it. We're not talking about
What year was that? I could post it for everybody to watch.
2006.
2006.
Season 1.
Little tiny John Curtis.
Wait, was it 2006?
Getting punched in
or
the
2008?
parts.
I don't know. It was season 1 of Wipeout, episode 6. And I got punched in the balls. There, I said it. I got nicknamed.
Jason's asks, so it's Legends of the Hidden Temple, but it's with the Star Wars theme?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what Legends of the Hidden Temple were, but
Yeah.
we're almost out of time. So you want to get into a fight?
Yeah, let's get into a fight.
What do we pick first?
The black card first.
Okay.
Wait, no, the white card first. Okay. You ready?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. You're going to win.
I'm a reggae band.
Band?
I'm a reggae band.
You're a reggae band.
Yeah.
I am a prop comic. All right, guys. This is our superhero battle.
All right.
She's a reggae fan
my
with these
two-
powers. One from the beginning, one from the end.
Pull out my 2 superpowers. All right. Well, I've definitely won. You should go first.
Okay. I am a prop comic, so I'm
Like
telling
Carrot
jokes
Top.
like Carrot Top, but I'm using props. And I have X-ray vision,
Oh God.
and I can fly, but only 2 feet above the ground.
You've lost. He's lost. There's not even a fight. Because I'm a reggae band, which means I've got multiple badass
Yes,
guys. Even though they
that's
might be
true.
like chill and weed smoking.
That's right.
But we're armed with grenades.
Oh,
And we control minds.
Ooh, God, I don't think this is much of a discussion at
Yeah.
all. Please chime in. I think I know what your answers
I
are
don't
going
know
to be.
how you would possibly win that.
Okay, let's
Try to find a way to
play
win
devil's,
this.
Yeah, let's play devil's advocate. How am I going to win this? I'm a prop comic. I have X-ray vision. That mind control, like I can try to get around your grenades, like even the flying, and maybe I have props that do something to the grenades. I can't get around the mind control.
Well, what if you have like a Magneto helmet?
That's when I have props. For my next joke, I will be resistant to mind control. I think I lost this one.
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right.
bad.
Well, what's our tally at?
It's
I
like
think I'm 2-1,
Jason
right?
says isn't even close. Jen wins.
Yeah. Okay. You win a great amount of times at these.
We've won equal amount of time.
Oh
at
yeah,
these.
that's true. 2 and 2. Oh.
I wish your amount of speaking was throat.
I wish we were less sweaty.
I don't know how to even say. I know I'm like dripping sweat. That's your job to drip the sweat.
All right.
You guys are fun and awesome, and thank you. And
rock.
you're great. And before we go, we're still looking for which day of the week is going to work best. Once everybody goes back to work, we're stuck. We don't know what to do. And also, those of you who are listening to us on our podcast, we never hear from you. We know you're listening. We see that there's listens. So say hello.
Rate
Email
us. Review us.
Tweet us.
Yes.
Send us an email. Just say hello. Let us know where you're listening from. And
Wherever you come from, y'all nerds rock. Thank you. I love you.
later,
See you next
nerds. Later. Don't let him have the tech. He can't do the tech anymore. No.